Okay, have we talked about color in film yet?
Not yet.
Okay, awesome. Because The Incredibles is, pardon the pun, an incredible example of that. This movie is possibly a perfect film. Honestly, I think the second one is amazing too. Haters be damned. Can't wait for the third one. But here, let's talk about how The Incredibles uses color to tell its story. So we open the film and it's in the golden age of superhero-dom, all right? We have Mr. Incredible, we have Elastigirl. They are at their peak of their superhero career. They are doing what they love with the person they love, all right? Mm-hmm. So the color represents that. We have a very, very warm color palette. Their skin color is very, very vibrant. It's saturated. The blues are vibrant. We have lots of oranges, lots of reds. We even have a sunset. So we get a little bit of yellow, orange, red, pink, purple. So our screen is filled with color. And these colors elicit a specific emotion. Very warm, very nostalgic, very loving. We feel, oh, when we see these colors, right?
Yeah.
It makes us feel good, okay? And that is a really great way of showing how he's feeling right now. He's feeling really good. He's feeling alive. He's feeling vibrant. So then let's compare this to 15 years later when superheroes are now outlawed and he's working at his insurance company. So looking at the color palette in this scene, let's compare. How is the color palette in this scene? Well, it's a ton of grays. Very, very like neutral colors. We have pale green, very pale purple. We have very, very little red. The X's marking down the days that he's been working there, it's pretty much the only thing in red. But then also look at his body language. He's not standing up straight, happy to be there. He's slumped over, he's depressed. All of his joy has been sucked out. And you can feel that from just how pale and colorless this scene is. I mean, even look at his skin color. It has very, very little saturation. He feels pale. He feels sickly almost. Mm-hmm. Because this is where he is at his most unhappy. All right? But then as he's given the opportunity to become a superhero again, the color starts to return to his life. So then let's see now that they're all working together as superheroes, the color has returned to his life. So let's look at that. Now they're all wearing red. They're all wearing yellow. They're all wearing orange. That warm color palette has returned. Look, his hair is shining in the sun. We're getting reflections off of the metal. The sun is out again, which it wasn't in the earlier scene. And then also look at his skin color. His skin color now has the saturation again. He feels less pale, because he is living again. And then we have our bright and vibrant green in the forest. This is no longer a mechanical, drab office. This is a living, breathing environment. So now that he is back to being a superhero, not only that, but he's a superhero with his whole family, and the joy is returned to his life again, we now have all kinds of different colors again. Particularly that warm color palette with the orange and the red and the sunlight returning to his life. So we can see in The Incredibles how color can be used to track a character's arc and show their emotional progression.
That's awesome, babe.
Yeah, super excited for the third one. Cannot wait.